Good morning, Mrs. Forney's group. Okay, so here are your answers from the worded problems that you were left yesterday. If you want to pause the screen, have a little look, read over any that you might need to correct, and then go from there. Okay, so today we are going to be moving on to looking at regrouping in the tens column. So we've been looking at addition where you've needed to regroup in the ones. Today we're going to be moving on to regrouping in the tens column. So the sum here we are doing is 182, 100, 8 tens and 2 ones at 93. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tens, which is 90, and 3 ones. So the first thing we're going to do then is we are going to add our 2 ones and our 3 ones to make 5 ones. We are then going to add our tens. So we need to do the 8 tens, add the 9 tens. Now when I add the 8 tens and the 9 tens, that gives me 17 tens. So what I need to then do is regroup the tens to give me 107 tens. Because as you can see, my 10 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I can exchange for 100, and I've still got my 7 tens there. Finally then, I'm going to add the hundreds. So I've got my 100, add my regrouped 100 here, and that gives me 200. So my answer is 275. Okay, so I'd now like you to have a go at question 2 here. The question is 361, add 170. So I'd like you to follow the steps, pause the camera and have a go. Okay, so now we're going to go through the answer together. So 361, add 170. I've created the number here. First I'm going to add the ones. So I've got 1, 1 to add to 0, 1. So 1, 1, add 0 ones is 1, 1. Then I need to do my tens. So I've got 6 tens, add 7 tens. So 6 tens, add 7 tens is 13 tens. So I put my 3 there, and then I carry my 1 under there. Now the reason I carry my 1 is because these tens I can exchange to be 100. So that leaves me 13 tens are regrouped to be 100 and 3 tens. Finally then I add my hundreds. So I've got 300, add 100, add 100, which is 5 hundreds. 300 add 100, 100 is 500. So my answer is 531. Okay, question 3. So same again, you've got 3 questions here, A, B, C, that they've drawn the method for you. Then you've got D, E, and F that you need to put into the method yourself. Have a go at adding those, and I will come back with the answers in a moment. Okay, so my first question, I've got 0 ones, add 5 ones, which is 5. I've then got 9 tens, add 3 tens, which is 12 tens. So we regroup that to be 102 tens. Then I add my hundreds column. I've got 4 hundreds, add 100, add 100, which is 600. B, I'm then going to do 4 ones, add 2 ones, which is 6 ones. I'm then going to do 8 ones, add 5 ones, which is, 8 tens, add 5 tens, which is 13 tens, which I'm going to regroup to be 100 and 3 tens. Then I'm going to add my hundreds column, which is 3 hundreds, add 5 hundreds, add 100, which is 900. Okay, question C. Got 5 ones, add 4 ones, which is 9 ones. I've then got 7 tens, add 3 tens, which is 10 tens, which is no tens. We regroup to be 100. And then I've got to add my hundreds column, which is 500s, add 100, add the other 100 is 700. Okay, for D here, E and F, I need to make sure I am writing out my questions in the column method. Okay, so looking at I've got 6 ones, add 2 ones, which is 8 ones. I've then got 6 tens, add 6 tens, which is 12 tens. So I regroup to be 102 tens. I've then got 200, add 500, add the 100 is 800s. Here, starting on E, start my ones column. No ones, add 8 ones is 8. I've now got 3 tens, add 9 tens, which is 12 tens, which I'm going to regroup to be 102 tens. Then I'm going to add my hundreds column, which is 700s, add 100, which is 800. Okay, F, I've got 5 ones, add 5 ones, which is 10 ones. We regroup that to be 110 and no ones. Then I'm going to add 4 tens and 6 tens, add my 110, which is 11 tens, which I'm going to regroup to be 100 and 110. And then I need to add my hundreds column, which is 300, add 200, add 100, which is 600. So my answer is 610. Right, if you'd now like to read question 4 and have a go at that. So the question is, 543 cars and 274 buses pass Ella's school, How many cars and buses pass Ella's school all together? Okay, so pause the camera and have a go at that. Okay, now I'm going to go through the answer with you. So the first thing I need to do is asking me how many are there all together, so I know I need to add. So I have got 3 ones, add 4 ones, which is 7 ones. I've then got 4 tens, add 7 tens, which is 11 tens, which I'm going to regroup to be 100 and 110. I'm then going to add my hundreds column, which is 500s, add 200s, add 100, which is 800. So my answer to 4 is 817 buses and cars. Okay, hopefully you have got that correct. For today, there is quite a bit for you to do. So I would like you to work your way through practice 7. So you've got questions 1 here and questions 2 here. Okay, so if you'd like to have a go at that. Once you finish this activity, you've then got some worded problems for you to do. So practice 8 is when we're going to be using addition to regroup the tens. So same again. You've got 6 questions here. Make sure you're showing your working out and then putting your answer on the line. So I'm going to read them to you. You can pause and go through them, or you can wait till the end and read it through yourself. Question 1. A farmer has 374 chickens and 383 ducks on his farm. How many ducks and chickens does he have altogether? Question 2. A baker makes 381 biscuits on Monday. Then he bakes 492 more biscuits on Tuesday. How many biscuits does he bake altogether? Question 3. Peter collects 280 stickers. Then his brother gives him another 163 stickers. How many stickers does Peter have altogether? Question 4. Hardeep paints 460 bricks. He has 262 bricks left to paint. How many bricks does Hardeep have to paint altogether? Question 5. Millie has 299 cards. Then Omar gives her another 150 cards. How many cards does Millie have now? Question 6. There are 654 ants in a plant pot. There are 191 more ants in the flower bed than in the plant pot. How many ants are there in the flower bed? Okay, so that's all for today. Good luck with your answers, and we will be back on Monday to go through them with you. Good luck!